Hello everyone and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Sagittarius for 2024. I hope all my Sagittarius friends are doing well. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Four of Wands, clarified by Strength. In the obstacle position, we have the Lovers, clarified by the Five of Pentacles. In the Advice from Spirit position, we have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Chariot. And in the first part of 2024, we have the Five of Wands, clarified by the Three of Wands. And in the second part of 2024, we have the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Sun. So let's get right into this spread. In the past position, you have the Four of Wands, which is definitely a really wonderful positive card. It deals with growth and expansion as it relates to your home and to people you consider your tribe as well, your community of like-minded thinkers, of people who are supportive, of people who have similar views as you do as well. So you definitely invested your time and your energy wisely in order to bring this tribe into your circumstance. You created a strong foundation for yourself because you were not afraid to work on yourself and create a personal transformation for yourself, which definitely led to stronger bonds with people that you care about. You used, your natural talents. You use the strength from the divine, your patience. You trusted your intuition. You listened to your inner voice. You were able to focus and concentrate, which definitely is a reminder from the divine that you can create an even stronger community around you going forward, because you're able to set your goals and achieve them. You're able to show that you can stay committed to the task at hand and stay, with it rather than sort of giving up. You do have the Lovers in the obstacle position, and this card mainly deals with finding a balance between your higher self and your shadow self, so that those two parts are united, because when they are united, you are whole. You are incorporating your good aspects and your bad aspects, because a lot of times when we have things in our shadow like self-doubt, like guilt or shame, we tend to kind of move away from the shadow self, because we don't want to be reminded that there can be difficult emotions that we experience, and it makes us feel uncomfortable. So it's important to remember that we need all of the emotions. When you allow self-doubt to see the light of day, and when you kind of work with it, when you trace the self-doubt to its origin, when you address this emotion, this feeling, you're able to realign yourself, because you don't turn away from a part of yourself, I should say. So that alignment, that harmony is very important in order to see great results on the outside. So trusting your heart is another component with the Lovers, trusting that your heart will lead you to the right destination. When you follow your heart, when you trust your heart, heart, it brings about wonderful results. So when you don't follow your heart, when you only do it like superficially, what's on the surface but not what's underneath, then you don't get the results that you're seeking. Sometimes when the lovers appears in the obstacle position, it could also mean that a part of you will feel a little bit ignored maybe, or unsupported, unappreciated from the people that you were hoping to receive that from. And generally, again, it's because of the alignment. When you align your higher self and your shadow self, when you incorporate both of those things, you feel better results, that appear for you. With the Five of Pentacles in the clarifying position, definitely be aware that bills can pile up throughout the year. You want to make sure that you are doing everything you can to be financially sound, that you're not spending more money that you are bringing in. But there is a shift that is happening as it relates to how you feel about your security, about your abundance. It's important to remember that you don't want the exterior to influence your interior. And so, like, when things are, like I said, when the bills are piling up, you still have to maintain that high vibration on the inside, which can, and of course we are back. Sorry about that. My camera died. I had to plug it back in and wait for it to recharge. But we were talking about the Five of Pentacles, of course, as it relates with the lovers in the obstacle position. When you are not in the alignment, internally speaking, with your higher self and your shadow self, when you're not balancing your divine feminine with the divine masculine, definitely there, as a result, there may be a little bit of frustration throughout 2024 when you feel not as supported, because you are putting in a lot of time and a lot of energy into your goals, into manifesting your dreams. And so it's definitely important to remember that when you are aligned on the inside, where internally there is no like lack of harmony or balance, you see the results on the outside. And of course, the advice from Spirit is the Six of Wands. Definitely be inspired by the things that move you, by the things that touch your soul, that touch a nerve inside of you, because when you keep your eye on the goal and also make others, feel like they are part of something greater than themselves, you're able to reach your goals much faster. But you have a reason to be optimistic. You have a reason to be positive. The victory that you're seeking is in sight. As long as you stay committed to the task at hand, as long as you are focused and concentrated, and with the Chariot in the clarifying position, definitely tells me to make sure that you accept support when it is offered to you, because again, generally a victory and success is a collaborative effort. You do live as part of a collective. You get ideas from your own mind, but you also get ideas from the collective mind, which is on the outside of you. But the Chariot is a reminder that you have the determination and the bravery and the confidence to achieve your goals, but make sure that you delegate and seek assistance from others when it is appropriate. In the first part of 2024, you have the Five of Wands. Definitely, that card is about personality disagreements. Sometimes, someone's personality doesn't fit with your own, and so you find yourself sort of disagreeing with them. But again, it is important to remember that everyone has a unique perspective and everyone has something to contribute. As long as you have clear boundaries and sort of confidently assert that, you should be able to achieve your goals, because we do see that you are in the stage of planning and strategizing the growth that you want to see in your life. And so someone's different perspective regarding your plans should not affect you in the long run. But it's also important to remember that everyone's perspective, contributes to the overall better understanding of the world that we live in. You also have the Nine of Wands in the second part of 2024, which definitely tells me that your perspective is unique, and so you are defending it because only you know what is the happiness that you want to create for yourself. So it's important to protect your joy. It's important to defend what is truly important to you because only you have that unique perspective. And so you're doing a great job holding your own in 2024. You're doing a great job really kind of defining what it is that you're trying to accomplish and what you're going to do with the results of that accomplishment. Once you achieve a victory, life continues. And so it's important to remember that, it's also important what you're going to do with those achievements as well. I think that 2024 is definitely a year where there's going to be some chaotic energy and there's going to be some fast-paced movement. It's important to really understand what your values are and what your goals are and not to be deterred by the exterior factors. Let's see what we can clarify with the Shaman's Dream Oracle card that I pulled. And we have gathering around the power of community. Definitely it's important to remember that the community of people that surround you bring wonderful energy to you and help you feel present and help you feel supported. So it's important to cultivate the community that is in line with your vibration, that is in line with your energy, because there's all kinds of types of people out there. Some of them, there are three types of humans that have different souls. Like there's humans that have an earthly soul, there's humans that have an interplanetary soul, there's humans that have an angelic soul. So different types of souls create different desires and goals, which can create some personality clashes, but it is important to cultivate people that are of your own type of soul that can bring a lot. Usually interplanetary type of souls have a lot of health issues because they're not used to the ways of the earth. So it's important to be open-minded as well when you're cultivating the tribe around you. Let's also see what the Mystical Wisdom card has for us. And we have celebration, let go, and have fun. Definitely it's important to be really present in the moment. So for example, if you're washing hands, focus on the water. Be grateful that it is there. It's important to be present because that is where you have your most power. If you're walking down the street, what is surrounding you? What are the types of trees that you see? What are the types of birds that you see? And so on and so forth. It's important to go with the flow. It's important to be in the present moment. When you're not too concerned about the future or what has happened in the past, when you're fully in the present moment, you are truly experiencing what you are meant to be here for. You're a human being, not a human doing. So it's important to first and foremost be aware of the sun on your face, or the rain, or the wind, or of all those natural elements, because they are the most that you will remember when you are going on, your journey into the next lifetime or into the next part of the journey, if you choose to go back to a different planet and so on and so forth. So it's important to remember that your power is in the present moment rather than anywhere else. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you have a wonderful 2024, and I hope to see you next time. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and have an incredible year. Thank you so much.